seen a white car and I went to bed.
Hmm.
I saw it was the white boat on the back end of my...
Oh, yeah?
She was drunker than hell.
That's too bad.
Oh, she's in big trouble today.
Oh, I bet.
It'll start right up and run for you just fine.
Yeah, it still sounds good.
Oh, shit, that's a good truck, my friend. I just
Yeah.
I can find one that's nice. I don't think I'll ever find one that's clean. I was in the car business, so I knew how to take care of stuff, you know. And I knew how to keep them looking good.
Yeah.
This is a nice truck. Somebody will get themselves a nice rig here.
Yeah, I believe it.
Back, but I ain't gonna go crazy.
Yeah, well, I guess depends on what they're gonna offer it. You know, offer you for it, right?
This steer's kind of funny, but it's got a little toe out.
Yeah, I think people are generally keeping these.
What's that?
I think folks are keeping these. Because I never see them.
Oh, they're nice rigs.
I don't think I've put one on the truck yet. In 4
Are
years.
you gonna raise it up and tow it, or are you gonna put it on the truck?
Oh, I'm gonna put it on there.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. No, it's going on there. I'm picking up a Jeep Liberty after this. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten an Avalanche. Are the headlights in there?
One of them is, the other one's busted.
Yeah.
One of them is kind of busted about 50 feet, and there was the curve.
Yeah.
But the other one's in the back end. It's $500 a piece, you know that.
Right.
I just had that one on that side over there replaced.
This out of the way. Just got it bungeed there. Stanced. I'm gonna pull it up. I was gonna drive it up, but I changed my mind.
Range and drive right up. Front end makes a funny difference because the wheel back here.
Yeah. I think I just got caught on that little hole there. Oh. Yeah, it did. That little hole at the end of my bed here. It's easy for it to get caught. And unhooked. So I'm messing with it.
You know, you take that switch on the dash,
Yeah.
turn it hard to the right, hold it for about like 5 seconds. Then you disengage it there. Right, so you can hold. Everything in neutral as well.
Yeah. Scoot over, winch cable. There we go. See, the steering's a little off. That's another reason why I'm pulling it up. It's because the steering is kind of off. A little bit. Can I turn it on here? That's fine. I'm gonna go get those chains. I like those spots. It is the same, but my hook is a little bit thicker. That'll work.
burn down the ranch. You know what I would do with that key set up?
Yeah.
I'd leave that window down just a little bit.
Oh, in case it locks.
If it latches, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's a good point. I have a tendency to leave them down just slightly.
Yeah, at least so you can get your hand in it.
I don't think it's gonna rain.
Well, ain't gonna hurt nothing to do.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna go fishing, but I'm not going down.
Over near that Aberdeen scale, so. Yep, won't go nowhere. All right, well, have a good one, sir. Well, I was picking up a Jeep earlier. They did not have the title, so now I'm picking up a Honda Pilot. Holding there. Ooh. Seems like it'll hold air just fine. You said it's been sitting for a while. I'm gonna see if well, see if it'll jump, maybe. See what it looks like under here. Let's see if the battery has any life left in it. I mean, I can roll it back in neutral. But since I'm here, Doesn't hurt to give it a try. You know, this jumper doesn't seem to like dead batteries. Well, I spent a lot less money on this jumper. If I spent some more money on one, I'd probably get a better jumper. Now, this one doesn't like dead batteries. That should be fine. Nothing. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Friggin' loud as hell. Let's see if... Ooh. I did not expect that to start, but it's running. Yeah, yeah, go for it. Cables are warm. Well, that's great. I didn't think it would start.
That'd be a year and a half.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to disconnect if I need to. Yeah.
In the front,
Yeah.
won't push back, so there's no way you're gonna get, if you were gonna try to drive it.
Sure.
That was the last step now.
Yeah.
The motor on the seat,
Oh, the driver's seat here?
on the driver's seat.
It moved back for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, I moved it back.
Well, that was the last little.
Sure. Yeah.
My wife's a lot smaller than me.
Yeah.
She said it was stuck within it.
I must have just brought it back to life. Maybe I had to die.
We just had to wait a year and a half and it was
Yeah.
fine.
That's good. Check this one. $22. Yep. I mean, it seems like there's maybe something in the track, so it kind of jerks a little bit, but yeah, it's going. Up and down, back and forth. Lots of warning lights. Is that button? What does that do? Nothing? foot needs to be a... Don't really know what this button does. VTM4. I see it on here. Don't really know what that means. Maybe I gotta be in neutral? I hold it. Doesn't turn off. Stays on. Get there, close the door. Doesn't do anything. Let's see. Smells hot. Oh, nope. Nope. Sticky. It was just stuck. It's interesting. Stick it right here. We have got room to pick it up. But yeah, it was just the accelerator was stuck. That's me flooring it, by the way. So, interesting. That's fine. I don't need to run it anymore. Yeah, it's dead. See if I got some power on that camera. Looks like I do. Oh, okay. Doesn't want to turn on. All right. That's fine. Might have to do a little disconnect on the back, just because of the way it seems. I'll know though. I'll test out the the wheels with the wheel lift. I'll see if they roll or not. I suspect they won't, but who knows? We will see. Let's see if I can get that camera on. I swear I just turned it on. That's what I liked about the old one. Yeah, see? I liked the old one. One button push. When it comes on, this one, it's not. This one's a mystery. It's, you know, hold it for 3 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3. Should be on. No power. Nothing. It's too bad. I don't know what the deal is with that. So now I gotta play the game. Go back, check it. This camera doesn't work. And now it's completely off. Yeah, it's what a shame. It's too bad. It does make me miss the old one. It comes on. Hopefully that's it. That's good enough. Is it right in the middle? Oh, no, it's not. See. Let's find out if I need to disconnect the shaft or not. And luckily it only looks like it's 4 bolts, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's see. Let's see. Does it roll? It rolls. Let me grab my light. It doesn't look like the shaft spins. No spin. Front or back. Cool. Good. Got a hitch on it. It's good to go. Well, that Honda Pilot towed without issues. Probably not going all the way over there. So what a mess. Bunch of stuff all over the place right there. Sheesh. Bunch of stuff. don't know if I want to go every other lane this time. I mean, what a mess over there. There's like mess. It's the only reason why I don't want to go every other lane right now. I'd rather go right here where it looks clean. And I guess I can walk it, it's no big deal, but I should straighten out. Sticker above the mirror. That's good. Honda Pilot. I don't suspect. Oh, that's right. The battery dead, so no power to roll the window up. Oh, I could hook a jump rope to it. Yeah, I even sometimes I'm kind of skeptical about whether or not something's towing just fine on two wheels. I'll stop in the middle of my trip. And I'll kind of stick my hand back there where that drive line's connected and see if anything's hot back there. If it's like scorching hot, then I might disconnect it. If it's steaming or if there's any kind of a smoking going on. But no, it's cold back there, so that tells me there's nothing to worry about. Could be wrong, but pretty sure if there was some kind of thing to be concerned about, it'd be hot back there, not cold. Like a hub, when you grease it, put new grease in it, and then you take a trip and you touch the hub to find out, if it's hot or not. If it's the same temperature, if it's the same as the outside temp, it's good. If it's significantly higher, then you might have a problem. Good to know though, Honda Pilot. 4-wheel drive, no problem on two wheels. That's a 2010 Honda Pilot. So that's good. good to know. Yep, 2010. This is going to State Farm. I wanted to point out, some have said you can't tow vehicles like that Honda. That almost looks like an S2000. That is an S2000. Huh. Oh yeah, I've had a bunch of folks tell, say out loud or whatever, that you can't tow that, or, like a Corvette. You can't tow the Corvette. But in reality, what's this guy doing? Oh, he wants me to go? Okay, well. At least this time, if they say I made a mistake, I'll say that the loader told me to go through. So, because actually they don't like drivers coming through here while there's someone doing work in here, which I completely understand. The last time I did that, they got on me about it, and then I went around instead of waiting because they were taking a while, and they got on me for going around. So you have to wait on each side. Unless the loader tells me to go, then I'll err on the side of they told me to go. I should be covered with that. So, but anyway, I was just saying, like someone said, you can't tow a Corvette backwards. Definitely can. Or S2000 or Mazda Miata. You can definitely tow a Mazda Miata backwards without issue. It's just a matter of, how high or low you want the wheel lift to go, how high or low you need it. And then also how much, really what it boils down to is how much of that tire you got hugging, the arms and the wheel lift. If you hug, if you sink very little of that tire in there, that means the rear end is going to be higher. But if you're able to sink it down a lot more, then that means the rear end will be lower, and that also means the front end will be higher. So you can still definitely tow, lower cars with the really low front end, as long as you've got, as long as you know what you're doing anyway, I guess I'll say, with the wheel lift and stuff. I towed a brand new Mazda Miata. It was 2024, and that thing was low to the ground. But it wasn't a big deal because, I knew what I was doing. I knew that if I didn't want the front end to drag on the ground, that I needed the rear end to be as low as possible, into the wheel lift. And then, unfortunately, that also meant your wheel lift had to be pretty low. So it was just lower than normal. And it worked. Worst case scenario, you just put it on dollies. Wow, that tire right there is torn. These things almost look brand new. It's got like a cut. I don't know if that's dry rot. It doesn't look that old. Wonder if that's from the accident. Wheels are almost brand new. bang this out with a hammer. It's in there pretty tight. Nope. Cool. Could go back more. It's better. Well, is this step? No, good. I don't know why the camera stopped, but all the dinging from the chains for some reason stopped the camera. That was weird. Hummer. I believe it's white. He needs a jump start. It says he's on the Shell side of the street. I was just going into Roy when the call came in, so I just turned around. I'm gonna go ahead and pull in here. It says he could see the Shell. I wonder if I can roll through the parking lot over there. You know what? I might just actually go straight right here. He said he's got his hood open, and he's the only. It's the only Hummer like it in the parking lot, so I believe him. Does it kind of look like one of those older style? It's in the description. It's titled American G Hummer, which I've never seen one of those in person. It said he's in this parking lot. It said he's got, oh, okay, that looks like him right there. He's right, it's pretty obvious looking. It's a pretty sweet looking Hummer. I wonder how reliable those are. That looks pretty sweet.
It's right there.
All right. Let's see. See if I can just get him with my little jump pack.
When you pull up on the side, you can try to grab a hand around in here without lifting up on it. I'll get the other side. I'll get that side.
Okay.
Because that's the side with a stirrup on it.
Okay.
But I want to lift together.
All right, right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Right. On 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
It just comes up a lot easier.
Yeah.
2 people on it.
See what you mean. All right.
I can do it alone, but I'm tired of binding up those hinges.
Right. Let's see if this little jump pack will do it.
Okay, generally what I do
Yeah.
is I ground the positive here, and you can, this is straight on, so
Yeah.
you know, the lifting eye is good
Sure.
for a negative.
Okay. It's a pretty sweet looking Hummer.
Well, she's all original, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got its little character issues here and there, but
Sure.
I'll pay you to find a dent.
Is it pretty reliable?
Yeah, normally, but I think what's happening is the alternator is tired, and I think this fuel transfer pump that's up in this area, up in here, is going out, so I'm going to have to replace it.
Right. Interesting. Huh.
It'll just run down to 0.
Yeah, the batteries?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. I can tell. Because normally, once I hook this thing up, I'll get like a blinking red and green
Yeah.
for just a second, and then it'll just go green.
Yeah.
But in this case, all I'm getting is blinking red. And that usually means completely dead. Completely dead
there's
battery.
still battery on it, but
I have cables just in case.
Yeah.
You know, I could always just hook it up to my truck.
probably be safer if you did instead of running it all the way out.
That's a solid red line. Interesting.
But yeah, that transfer, that pump is right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's getting tired too. So it needs whatever juice it can to get it going. Have the engine, will pull the fuel through it.
Right.
Because I didn't hear it kicking on at all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got a solid connection, but nothing that tells the jumper green. Interesting. I wonder if it would let you start it anyway.
No, I've tried. I just hate to run any more juice out of it, you know? It's been sitting down now too. I'm going to have to allow it a few minutes, or actually a minute, for the glow plugs to heat up.
Yeah.
Because it's cooled off.
Might have to use my cables. It's no big deal. My battery's right there on the side. Need more?
Yeah. That thing's just got powerful enough to do it.
Maybe not. Okay, cables it is. Which are in here. I just need, gonna need a hex. I wonder if I have a hex in here somewhere, hex key. Or Allen. I believe I got an Allen. I do, yep. Okay. Sweet. It's funny, I put all that stuff there. I'm gonna have to move my truck backwards. The cotter fins.
Your rig could probably tow this thing no problem, but
Yeah.
I'm not too far away from here. If you can't get it lit, we'll get it up to my house if it's alright.
Shouldn't be a big deal here. I just gotta take off this cover.
Sure.
It's covering my batteries.
I understand. I would too.
Yeah.
All the damn thieves around here.
That's why I've got Allen key screws.
You are being very smart.
I mean, everybody's got a flat tip and a, you know, a Phillips,
Yeah.
but it's rare that they're walking around with Allen keys.
Yeah.
So, but
That
so
would be very rare.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna scoot back closer, and those cables should be anyway right here. Yeah, that's why I've got them, just in case.
You should see all the idiots just whipping right around on the backside of this Hummer. They don't realize, look, you idiots. Flip a $150,000 vehicle. Your insurance ain't gonna like you anymore.
I especially love it when they ride real close to me, because it's all steel back there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll scratch it up, but why the f*** ruin it, you know?
Right.
They're plenty good.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know how long the cables are.
Me neither. I haven't had to use them.
You can go post to post if you want to keep it better with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're plenty long.
Yeah, it looks like you got the good connection ends too.
Yeah. Well, I got them just in case to make sure I don't fail a jump start.
It's kind of a silly thing to fail on, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that jumper's not very big, so
Yeah.
I'm usually not jumping anything huge. All right. negative, negative.
All good?
Should be good.
Got a decent deal.
Yeah. Those are good connectors.
It's solid on everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that, how it's got the flat end.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hard to change this baffling as far as that's concerned, yeah.
Yeah.
All the baffling, everything on here is original.
Oh, it looks like a fun rig.
It is. It's kind of a pain changing that one filter over there, though.
I bet.
Well, because it's you have to index it just right to get it to go in. The air filter, I've cleaned it out, replaced it. I've got to rehook up the CTIS. The compressor's out over there, so I pulled the.
Is that what those? I was just wondering what the hose clamps were.
Yeah, those bands are definitely hooking it up.
Yeah.
And then I got a new AC pump to it that I've got to hook up. I mean, things go down, you know?
Yeah.
Even after you've been 30 years old, you've down to the hospital time to do.
It's cool. I like it. It looks simple. Yeah. Some nice LEDs. Yeah, I like it. It looks fun. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that alternator's going out.
Oh, I see.
Want me to do it?
All right. Well, have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, enjoy the vehicle. Not a bad little day today. I got another little private thing in right in town here in Yelm. Need more days like this. I just do 2 cars for IAA and then a jumpstart on the way home, and then a tow, which is practically on my way home too. So it's nice. And he said he's cool with being on the channel, so that's good too. I mean, normally for the private stuff, I usually ask, you know, if they're okay with being on the YouTube channel. It's not like my focus is them anyway, it's really just the vehicle, but I don't know. Just makes some practical sense to make sure they're cool with it. For the private stuff anyway. Also, I just figured out how to live stream with this camera through my phone, so I might do that. The next time I get a private call, I'm just getting the software sorted out on my phone now, and the next time I have a private call, I might do that. As long as they're cool with it anyway. So, and I also figured out what the Jewel gem thing is. They're like $1, and I guess in order to qualify each month, because I can get $1,000 bonus from YouTube. I also don't know what vehicle I'm picking up, by the way. This is like one of the first times actually I've come across a place and I don't actually know which vehicle it is, which is pretty funny, but it is here. Ooh. Let's see what it is. Hey.
It's back there, actually.
Okay.
It's back there.
Is
the
that
gray one?
The truck?
No, the gray.
Oh, the gray. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it's at right there.
It's a little low, huh? Just a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I just pulled some shit out from under there once.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh dang, you might have to bleep that out. But yeah.
Does it still run?
It runs.
Yeah.
But
What's
it
wrong?
just won't start at this moment. That's why I'm taking it over to T&P.
It won't start? Yeah, yeah.
You know
Okay.
what it is, right? T&P?
I do, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was TK. T&P?
T&P.
Okay. Let me just make sure this is right. Is that the right address right there?
No.
Okay, good. I'm glad I double checked.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off.
That would be, my boss is bad. Because, yeah, I know where T&P is. They're right in town.
Yeah. Oh, you live here?
I do.
Oh, well, then you know what T&P is.
I do, yeah.
The lady that was in there was talking about, hey, 4 kids towing. You should go use them.
Oh, yeah? Oh, from T&P?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, she was in there getting some work done. And she was like, use them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call them.
Oh, wait. That's the right address?
It is?
Yeah, for T&P. Yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah.
16.
I know that's
Okay, so I guess it was our. So my boss just messed up by telling me it was TK out loud.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, I mean, if you wanna go around the block,
Yeah, and then
I'll meet you down here.
yeah, sounds good. You got it. Okay. Looks like a Dodge. Looks like a Dodge Magnum, or not a Magnum. It looks like a Chrysler. Is that 3,000? 300? Shoot. One of those. And it looks a little low. I said a little low, he said a lot of low. So that's great. Oh, shoot. Really got to get those race ramps done. That's what I'm going to do this weekend. Because if I had those today, I would be very so-called confident. I'm saying so-called because I don't actually believe confidence is a real thing. So I'm just for the sake of communicating, I'm saying the word confident. I'm sure that sounds crazy, but yeah, I would be. Yeah, I should have racing ramps, especially since I've been running across the lower vehicles lately. So, which makes sense, you know. You tend to run into whatever's on your mind. It's usually how the universe works. Whatever you got on your mind, you just tend to start running into it. I am glad that the rear end of this car is short. And the front end is also short. So that is good. The only major downside is, yeah, it is low. So I'm gonna take a peek at it here first before I start moving stuff around and getting stuff ready. Get pictures of it. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's about 5 inches or so.
Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Until you hit a bump.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it is Magnum.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna get one on the front end and then get working on it. Okay. You got the key?
It's in there.
Oh, it's in there? Okay.
Put this in neutral.
All right. No, no. I'll hook it up first.
Okay.
And then,
Take it out of neutral. Yeah, the key's in.
okay.
The ignition there.
Sweet. Yeah. Sounds good. Are you rolling with me, or is it just going down there by itself?
Just going down there by itself, and
Okay.
just so they can do a diagnostic on that page.
Yeah.
I give them a call, let them know it's on its way,
Sure. Yeah.
and then I'll go there tomorrow and see what's happening.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's low, but just gonna see if I can hook it low as I can. Thing that's, you know, like I said, the thing it's got going for it that's good is having that short front end and the short rear end. So he said it just won't start, but I'm glad it's got a short front end and short rear end, so that's great. If I need to move closer, I will, but for now, let's start right here. Be a little more accurate with the wood once it's straightened out a bit. Okay, let's see. Let's see where his hook points are. Because actually, I don't think I've ever had a Magnum on the bed. Let's see if he's got anything on the frame. Here's the frame. He's got hooks right on the bottom. That's perfect. His exhaust is... You can see he's already hit something because of how low it is here. His exhaust is the lowest thing. It's interesting how low it, look how high that is, how low that is. That's like 3.5 inches from the ground. Huh. It's pretty amazing. Let's see where these are gonna line up here. I don't think he's got anything in the front. No, nothing. And it does look like a frame here underneath. Is that steel? It's actually a pretty nice spot, but it's not as low as the frame. The frame's lower than this, so yeah, I'm gonna use the frame. Yeah. Going underneath back here, this is the safest bet to me. It's a solid point, it's low. See what it touches, if anything. should be the same back here, right? There it is. Yeah, that's really low. It's a nice pill shaped. It's the right shape. So when I pull, at least it looks like it's going to pull that plastic up. And that's frame right there. There's no, it's not going to touch anything. No pan related stuff, so that's good. You know, sometimes I get the oil pan on vehicles that hangs really low. So let's see what that, besides it touching his loose bumper here. That's, so far, that's downright perfect. It's hugging part of his exhaust, but it's pretty strong stuff. So, okay. Might not even need to use wood. Neutral, keys on, e-brakes off. See what it looks like. So far it looks pretty good. It's just touching the plastic under the bumper. It's not actually hugging the bumper at all. We'll see what it does when it touches the bed. Yeah, that's great. Sweet, that's perfect. So despite it being low, it's a benefit of being able to hook it on the frame, having that lower pull. And having that frame member low enough, that's all it's touching. So now the rear end doesn't look like that's going to even touch at all, but just to look, make sure. Ooh, the tip looks like it's already been touching the ground before. Feeling it. Yeah, it's flat right there. That's flat too, it's bent flat. He's probably hit some of those city streets. Oh man, that's funny. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't even hear it, so that's great. Perfect. Oh, wait, let's see if I can. Oh, yeah. I love it when you can just turn it by hand. Oh, that's nice. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's like a satisfying video. You know, you watch a satisfying video or something where, you know, something just fits in a slot like a puzzle piece. It's just like that when I'm turning that wheel, you know, on a car, and it just moves by hand. It's like one of those videos. I don't know if anybody, y'all can relate to that, you know, as far as towers go anyway. You're getting a vehicle on the bed and then you just turn the wheel by hand. It's like perfect. Chef's kiss. Oh yeah, it's wide. Brake, and then actually I'm going to stick it in park. And turn his key off so he doesn't kill his battery. Despite all my chatting about the racing ramps, just didn't need them for this car. That's primarily due to the short, the short front end and the short rear end, and like I said, that frame underneath that sticks out low. It'd be different if I had to hook the control arms. It'd probably be a different story. There we go. Forgot I was right next to this truck. T&P Auto is only like 5 minutes from here. Barely that, so I'll just record part of the drive there. Figure why not. Brake pedal singing. Down the road. Not as good as a live stream, I'm sure, but at least it's you know, I want to do like from start to finish, you know, all in one, including the little, you know, the little drive. There's nothing bad about the way this truck drives too, really. I mean, compared to some of the other trucks I've been in, this thing really is like a sports car. I always joke around and say that, you know, like my boss's truck, I think it was a Ford, I think it was an F650, if I'm remembering right. I could be wrong, but I think it was an F650. And I believe it was a 2000, might have been a 2005, maybe 2006. But yeah, I mean, in comparison, if I'm comparing the two, this truck is a sports car in comparison to that one. I drove that one for I think 3 weeks at the longest period of driving it while this thing was in the shop. And yeah, for the first couple days, it was maybe for the first even 3 days, it was brutal to me, only because I was so used to how quickly this truck responds, you know, how straight it drives. I mean, it does sometimes kind of veer to the left or to the right ever so slightly, but you know, driving that other truck, it was like driving a boat sometimes, or you know, stopping is so much more responsive in this truck, and the acceleration is so much better, even especially if I have a load. Sometimes, you know, if I've got one car on here, I can barely tell I've got one car, but on the other truck, it was like you were fully loaded every time you had a car on. It was completely loaded with two when you just had one. But it would drive like you had two cars. If you were going uphill, forget it. You were going 30 miles an hour, probably. You know, from 55 down to 30, basically, is how it would drive. But this one, I could at least still almost pick up speed depending on, you know, how steep the hill is, and if I get a good start. Yeah, this truck's great. I love this truck. I think it would be great if it was, I don't know, decked out with some graphics. But, you know, that's not that important. If it were my truck, that's probably what I would have done. At some point anyway, and then, you know. You know, I don't remember this being T&P Automotive, but I guess it is. Yeah, of course it is. I've been here a bunch of times. Okay, let's see where. I always check and make sure that I know exactly where they would like it before I drop it off. You know, that way I'm not one of those towers that just shows up and then just drops the car, you know, right wherever I want it.
Put it right along there, facing this way.
Right along where?
The end over here. Right in here.
Yeah.
Either here or here.
Yeah. Sure.
Cool.
You got it.
Sound like a plan.
I saw you guys finished up that truck a while back. That big one that needed a new engine.
Oh yeah.
Was that a good one?
That big diesel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a pretty good deal on that engine. $4,000. It's used, but
Yeah, not bad.
10,000 for a new one.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. It looked fun.
Yeah. Yeah, ran good.
Nice. This isn't one where I'm going to be walking myself out from underneath it, mainly because it doesn't, well, mainly because it's low. That's why. So this is probably going to be the best spot to start dropping it. Yeah. I mean, if the rear end ends up in the gravel a little bit, that's even better, I think. Just because it's slightly lower. Oh yeah, I left the key in the truck. It's got just enough clearance to get straps behind the wheels. I forgot to tell the boss he was going to be calling to pay up. Pay the bill. Because I normally don't take any, I mean, I don't have a scanner with me, so if I take a card payment, it's, yeah, it'll be through the boss and not through me. I have taken, you know, credit card numbers before, just because, you know, they weren't able to reach my boss, and did it that way. But yeah, normally cash is the best way. I mean, especially since if you pay cash, you usually get a little discount. And normally my boss kind of leaves that up to me. I mean, I'm very practical and, you know, how much I discount it. Of course, I'm not gonna, you know, go ham on the discount. So we're no longer making any money off of it, but definitely encourage cash, primarily because, well, I get to hold on to it and it just gets deducted, you know, next payday. So cash is perfect for me. Yeah, this should be good. They'll get it going. Yeah. Yeah, just barely. Barely enough room for the strap to, oh my gosh, there's almost, holy cow, you can't even get your finger in between the, it's amazing, really. That's what I was talking about in another video. And I mentioned some Mercedes and BMWs, they've got those wheels that, you know, they're so tight between the rubber and the control arm bolt, you know, like this one is. Like, you probably can't see it, but I could just fit my finger underneath the bolt there without the glove. If I got the glove on, no chance. Oh, I got the key. Let me see if, oh, okay, I got enough room. I got plenty of room. I got more than I thought, actually. Okay, you break off. Neutral. Check in here. My height. It is just high enough to clear. That's pretty amazing. Perfect. And window up. Oops. Sorry, man. Give you some drips of sweat. Plastic underneath. Okay, there you go. One start to finish tow. Gonna give him the key. Actually, I'm gonna get some quick photos first. And usually with the private stuff, I'll send these to the owner too. Especially when it looks like someone takes care of their vehicle. Okay. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
For the kids towing?
Cards with you?
Yeah, I do.
Because Heather was going to get some for me.
Yeah?
But that way I could put them up in the office for anybody to ask.
I got a YouTube channel too,
Okay.
if you want to look at it. I haven't been here quite a few times. More so lately after I brought that nice truck in. It's a diesel truck. I was getting a brand new engine. Well, I mean, it was a used engine, but you know, it was getting a new engine. Here you go.
All right. Awesome. I'll put them up in the office for...
Thanks a lot. Oh yeah?
You can tell her when I got her.
Yeah, sure.
Because she was just here today.
Oh, okay.
That's what he called you because he came in. And
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Mom is there.
No, I'm the HOA president in that neighborhood too. So, we'll see if I'm up for that, but thanks a lot. That's another reason why some of these connections are happening is become more of a, I mean, I'm generally a pretty private person. I still am. You know, even with the videos, I'm still pretty private. Generally, nobody gets to know a whole lot about my personal life. Still, so and I'm probably gonna keep it that way as much as possible anyway. But yeah, I mean, some of these extra little connections are bringing in some extra business, but happy to do it. I love this kind of work. This is my favorite job. I love helping people out, you know, with what I'm able to do with my know-how. And really, I say all the time that I mean, I do say often that it's all in the truck, really, you know, because this is it's an amazing piece of technology, really. And without it, I mean, I could probably still do it anyway. You know, even with an older truck, I would just figure out how to do it. So, you know, I say it's all in the truck, but I understand that, you know, you can give somebody a advanced piece of technology and it'd be easy for them to use it in the wrong way. Like, I've seen the advanced version of these trucks where it's a rotator flatbed. That's Jesus. That's what I'm calling, you know, an advanced version of one of these trucks, because it's a rollback flatbed, but it can also rotate 90 degrees. That's insane to me that that's even a thing. But when I first saw it, I've only seen one video of it, and the one video I saw, I couldn't believe it was being used in the way it was being used. And it wasn't like me judging the guy or anything. It looked like it was a new tow truck driver with a new truck that he wasn't familiar with. But I was shocked that it could do what it could do. Yeah, it was pretty it was a highway recovery type deal, and he was parked, you know, he was parked on the side of the highway, kind of at the top of the hill. They put the bed down right on top, but it looked like you could literally just bring the bed to the vehicle. It looked pretty amazing. Well, anyway, that's it for the day. Unless something else comes up, 2 private calls. It's pretty good. The day's already been lucrative enough for me to just call it good. But yeah, if another call comes in and it's good, of course I'm gonna do it, even though it's hot. But what is it, 83 right now? Anyway, see you in the next one.